one of the many challenges the people I work with I face, and likely you are facing, if you're trying to lose weight and better yourself and feel good, is making healthier choices, especially when you're out or in social situations, or even at home in the evening if you're one of those snackers like me. And firstly, it is extremely difficult to change this, but it is so possible, especially with the right support. And here are some tips to help you change them right now. First tip is to be prepared. Boring as hell. But think about what you want and why you want it. Don't let that urge to take over. You are in control. Your brain is not you. And a great way of doing this is just to review the week or the day and each scenario that has happened in that week. Think to yourself, how can I deal with this exact situation better next time? Because it will come again. Those situations aren't just a one-off. You going out to eat, you eating with some friends, or whatever it is, having snacks in the evening in front of the TV, isn't a one-time thing. Think how you can plan around that. So second tip is to plan around it. For example, if you know on a Friday night you're having a wine and some chocolates, factor that into your day and week. Enjoy it. If you're having a takeaway, I love a takeaway, then I won't eat as much that day. I'll maybe skip breakfast and have a smaller lunch. So I'm factoring it in. I also have a rule that if I go out to eat, or I'm having something not so healthy at home, like a takeaway, that I don't have drink with it, because I like to eat my calories over drinking them. You might not, but I would factor in that drink has a lot of calories in it too, and the two together, probably a bad shout. So you might have to have some compromise. Second tip, you could, if you're with food pushers or you're out, you could say, thank you, I might have some later, if you don't want to have it in that moment. You might try sharing your goals with the people you're around, and you never know, they'd probably be more supportive of what you're trying to achieve, especially in this age where people aren't normally twats. Normally. You could say thanks, but I'm not hungry, or make the excuse that you are driving. If it's drink, I used to do this all the time when I didn't want to drink. It's actually okay to tell a lie and say, oh, you don't feel great today, or your tummy's bad, or I say you're driving. This stuff works, okay? Just excuse yourself from the situation, basically. And people will be more understanding than you think. If you're like me, okay, you like to have those evening snacks with munchies, maybe alcohol in the evening or chocolates, whatever it may be. What you could do is try a challenge with your partner or whoever you live with, if you're on your own, to do it with yourself, by doing your teeth after your evening meal to stop those not so good snacks which might be sabotaging your fat loss. And you could try too is set some restrictions of what you do eat, so you're having smaller portions. Anyway, these are just a few tips that should be very useful. But if you're wanting support with this, accountability, and someone who's been there, done it with hundreds of people, get in touch, because that person is myself speaking to my phone right now.